media.
Over 7,000 Palestinians have been killed in Gaza!
Don't do that.
7,000 Palestinians, at least 2,500 of them children have been massacred, genocided in Gaza! This is not a war! This is not a conflict! This is a genocide! 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 The U.S. government sends $10 million a day to military aid in Israel from your tax dollars! $3 billion a year, $10 million a day on an ongoing basis to send weapons, to send bombs, to send bullets that are dropped on the homes of Palestinians in Gaza that pierce the chests of Palestinian children! And we are here in the heart of capital, in the empire, in the belly of the beast, Wall Street, to say that Wall Street has Palestinian blood on its hands. Wall Street has blood on its hands. Wall Street has blood on its hands. The U.S. weapons manufacturers and investment companies are making the bombs being dropped on Gaza and profiting off of the ongoing genocide of the Palestinian people. Every time I look at the numbers to get an update on what's happening in Gaza, the death toll continues to rise. It's actually about 8,000 Palestinians, including 3,000 children, that have been massacred, that have either been massacred by Israel in the past 3 weeks or are still missing under the rubble. And the bombs that they're using to murder them are being traded on the New York Stock Exchange where we stand right now. They are paid for with your tax dollars to the tune of $3.8 billion a year. On top of that, last week, President Biden called on Congress to pass an additional $14 billion in military aid to the occupation. This is U.S. tax dollars being used to fund death and destruction. And this ends up as blood-stained money in the pockets of the weapons manufacturers. Companies, and I want you to say these companies after me so you remember them. Boeing! Raytheon Technologies! Woodward! Lockheed Martin! Northrop Grumman! Alpine Systems! General Dynamics! These companies' stocks went up! Their stocks went up when they started bombing Gaza! This is where they're making their money! Bombing Gaza makes them money! They don't care about the Palestinian lives that have been taken away! They don't care about the genocide! They care about lining their pockets with blood-soaked money! And to the media, you're all in front of me and I have a message for you too! Just like we saw CNN reporters get shot down for reporting the lie on Palestine! A lie that was used to manufacture genocide! You can hear us all over New York City and the U.S. chanting, every time media lies! Every time media lies! A neighborhood, an happened yesterday